Hello, welcome to Popalong RC, the RC car channel dedicated to RC car racing. But today we're talking about something a little bit different, and that is the Rlaarlo car, the XTSP12. Now, if you are a regular to the channel, you will know just how much fun we had running its big brother. Obviously, Mark absolutely loved the rally car. Featured it at the skate park, we've taken it out bashing, we raced it in the Popalong Rally quite recently, and Rlaarlo have got this 1/12 scale rally car. So let's see how it gets on. So as you can see from that video, in terms of racing around the track, it was an Astro track. The car, I'm going to say it struggled a little bit because obviously it's a bit smaller than its big brother, and that means the ride height was a little bit lower. Therefore, it was touching the floor in spaces, and it just didn't eat up the bumps quite the same. So on the track, I think I prefer big brother. However, when we put this out on the street and down the cinder tracks and just whipping around, super fun. It just like its big brother, kicking up the dust, whizzing around on tarmac, absolutely fantastic. So my only sort of issue that I have with this car really is the ride height and it just catching on little stones and things like that. So you definitely can't run it on grass that's too long. It just hasn't got the ride height to sort of get over it. With a buggy of this sort of scale, you tend to have a slightly higher ride height and slightly wider footprint and bigger wheels, so therefore you can kind of get away with running it on grass. But for this thing, it's definitely a tarmac monster. So I'm thinking we're going to take this over to the track in the woods and test it out on the rally track in the woods. Potentially again, I might take it over to Mill End and run it around on that Astro track to see how it performs. But performance out the box, I have to say, with the radio and the gyro that it's got in the system, the gyro is a big win for me. Definitely run it with the gyro. It just kind of handles and makes the car a lot more predictable and easier to run. Without the gyro, it was a little bit twitching, a little bit of a handful. I like on the radio that you've got the 3 settings for the speed, so you can run it at 100%. I think it's 75% and 50%. So turning the speed down again at the slower settings, really nice to drive. And I've let my son have a go of the car and let him run it around, and he was having a good old giggle running it. But great car. Good value, as all the Rlaarlo cars are. The build quality is fantastic. The power output on the 3S battery that it comes with is awesome. Well done, Rlaarlo, you've done it again. A great little on-road rally car. As I say, if you want to go off-road onto the sort of bumpier dirt and grass, you might be better off with either the bigger car or going with a buggy. But if you kind of car park and sort of roads and things like that, running it up and down the street, this thing's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, pop in the comments down below, what are your thoughts of the Rlaarlo range of cars? Are you a Rlaarlo fan like us? Or do you want to stick to some of the more well-known brands? Having had a few of the Rlaarlo cars, I do have to say that their products are really impressive. We've obviously got a couple of the speed cars. We've now got a couple of the rally cars. The buggies for us, they don't really suit what we do. Maybe in the future they might bring out sort of a 1/10 off-road buggy, which we might be able to race. But really good fun with this platform. Another thing, actually, they do some amazing crawlers, and hopefully in the future, if they bring out another crawler, I might get hold of one of those, because I've got some amazing crawling locations just around here that I'm looking forward to getting out on. We've got a few groups that go out crawling locally, and actually at Mill End they've also got the crawler track over there, which I must get my cars fixed up and get over there. Anyway, enough waffling from me. Like, subscribe, hit the old ding dong bell, and hopefully we see you trackside soon.